We've got Justyna Sniady on the yellow and green, and Iballa Moreno on the white and red.
Sorry, can we just zoom in on that sailor's distance? So, on the line of 1, 2, can you step tight on 1 and 1? One's the neon yellow, and one's the white.
Okay, we kicked off.
Let's wait for the jump first before we change that view.
This is a good view right now.
Okay, there's the forward loop. Okay, we're not going to see any action for a little bit. So we got Iballa with a forward loop to kick things off.
So finally got the two cameras on the girls, which is nice to see. Hopefully we won't miss anything though.
Yeah, here we go, Sniady. This is for the competition win. For anyone's just tuned in, this is the women's final. Justyna Sniady from Poland, obviously living over in Australia at the moment, going against Iballa Moreno, many times world champion, 3 in a row she just won, and reigning world champion. But had a disappointing result in Podium in 4th place. Just another forward from Iballa. Sniady up and riding, but doesn't quite get it round.
Yeah, you look solid there.
Okay, so Sniady heading upwind. She hasn't got to jump me up.
Yeah, not so much action so far. A couple of forwards from Iballa.
Okay, there's a set lining up for both riders.
Oh, big forward.
Okay.
From Sniady, but doesn't get it.
Oh, she's got in the way there of Iballa's wave though.
Iballa on quite a nice looking wave, but it's already crumbling. It's definitely advantage the start of the heat with the flow. It's Iballa Moreno. A bit more flow to the start of the heat.
Yeah.
Nothing really solid from what we've seen, but still gets a few points on the boards. Keeps her in the, like I say, in the flow. Keeps things moving.
Sniady's still. Oh, she's signaling Sniady, so she wants. She's going to change down maybe.
Maybe it's picked up.
She looks powered up. Okay, so Sniady changing over. Let's see how good it is.
Yeah, so pretty windy by the looks of it.
Looks smaller.
Yeah. Be careful
Bit
your hands
stuck
in
there.
that position. It's that's not the Ferrari pit stop they wanted.
She's back on it though. Okay. While that's happening, Iballa's waiting for the waves out back.
One, you've lost her. She's gone. One. Number 1. Yeah, down.
So now can just make sure it's on the website, it's official, please and check it, right?
There we go, that's a nice wave from Iballa. Really nice setup, isn't it? Just walling up.
Oh yeah.
Oh
no.
Goes down. Well, whatever happens, Sniady will be leading the world title race at the end of this heat. Whether she finishes first or second, could die or not at this competition. Obviously, she finished second in Pozo. Worst place she can finish now is a second, and Iballa was 4th. So it's really is going to be a bit of a fairy tale start to the year for the Polish rider.
They're doing women in silt and Maui.
Oh yeah, Maui could be on this year. So
Sniady training a bit in Maui, so she's setting up to have a good year, definitely.
oh, what is Iballa doing there?
Oh no.
She is right on the rocks. Where is Iballa? I mean, the kit is gone, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's literally in the rocks. That's going to take her a while to get out of there. Let's hope she's not injured herself. We saw her fall off, but I kind of missed what happened.
I think we've got Benevenucci there running over, and the. Let's hope she's not injured.
Yeah.
It seems all right actually.
She does seem okay. Just not. It's just an awkward position to be in. And Justyna's already lost a bit of time changing that rig, so as long as she's not lost any fins, it's going to hurt the fly, as we were saying.
Oh.
Not what you would have wanted, but
No.
that's part of it, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, Sniady did waste a bit of time with the changeover as well, so let's see.
Yeah, just don't get too into getting back on too quickly there. You never know.
Relax.
Yeah, just take the extra 20 seconds to walk out like she's doing. You don't want to twat your fin then. I've done that.
Okay,
Trying to be a bit
Sniady.
too eager.
Punchy section there.
8 minutes of the heat to go, so still plenty of time. Over half the heat still left.
Gone a bit quiet now.
We're coming up to halfway. 7 minutes, we'll be halfway. We've got 7 minutes 30 on the clock. Justyna Sniady in the final against Iballa Moreno. Iballa Moreno trying to get herself back in the game after 4th place in Pozo. Sniady sort of riding the high line after a 2nd in Pozo. Guaranteed 2nd here. But she's not going to be happy to settle for that now. She's got a taste of it.
Yep.
Fancies a win. Can't take a win off someone once you got it. A single elimination, we know it's only a single, so it's all on this. It's coming down to this heat. 7 minutes, there we go, halfway stage. Iballa Moreno still leading by about a point and a half. We've not seen any back loops drop in. Sniady's going to want that back loop, that's for sure.
Both waiting, playing tactics here.
Oh, Iballa's having none of it. She decided to tack out.
Yeah. I think here when you yeah, it's tricky. Sometimes when you're behind someone and they're on the wave, kind of gives you the advantage if you're front. So I think Iballa wanted to tack round just to give a bit of space. It's probably the right move because there's no. Is there a wave? Oh. Little hit, but nah, it just closes out.
Not much on the end of it, not proper scoring. It's still going to be an alright one. Yeah. She's only got 2.38 on the board anyway, but Iballa's chosen the right one because she's got a decent face here.
Oh wow. Yeah.
The hardest thing is to get more than one big turn. We saw that with the guys as well.
Getting close to low tide now, so it's really hard to find a second turn.
Time's ticking on. 5 minutes 35 on the clock. Sniady looking for that back loop, I guess.
Oh.
Well, she's got a nice little ramp setting up. It's just a matter of timing, isn't it? Sometimes it's just a little bit too far out. What's the wave? Still just over a point in it between the two riders. Although Justyna Sniady is in the lead now. That's wave dropping. Justyna Sniady on a nice looking wave here, throwing up a bit of spray, and this could roll up. Just needs to get the timing right.
This is looking good.
Oh, 2 good turns with spray.
That's hard to do here
She's
now.
going to get the 3rd.
And again. Whoa.
And that'll do. Just pulls off before the shallow bits. I'd say that's definitely advantage Justyna. She needs a jump though. That back loop will give her a little bit of a comfort zone. Iballa Moreno. 4 minutes 30 to go.
Sniady's getting worked.
Getting worked. She's going to end up where Iballa ended up. She's in that little sucky bit on the inside.
It's hard to get out when you're stuck in there.
She'll be pretty much pumped up with adrenaline. You can see where it's all moving. But not luckily for her, but there's not much action out there. Iballa's basically been sitting there, so it's not really affected anything. It's just helped to extend her lead, in fact, and a 4.62 dropping in. She's going to want that back loop, Justyna. She might get it down that bunker. So where she has been doing a few, doesn't quite get the ramp she wanted. Oh, this is looking good for Iballa. There's one. Oh, just plugs it down.
That's
3 minutes 30 on the clock. Advantage Poland. I mean, we've still got time to go, but this would be a huge result if this was to stick. But you can see in the scores, there's still less than a point in it. Iballa just needing something like a 4 and a bit. It's not a lot.
I mean, to win here, Sniady would the world title's really opening up then, with Dider not in the mix.
I'm sure Justyna Sniady will want to improve the jump score. I think that's where the big improvement could be. She's only scoring a 3.62 on a forward. I mean, she's capable of a 6-point-something back loop. That's where the big gains can be. She obviously doesn't know that, but I think she probably does in her head. She knows she hasn't had the jump she wants.
She's going for the waves.
Yeah, well, she obviously feels she's got more to give, or maybe that wave was lining up.
Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah, not as good as the other one, I don't think.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to upgrade that 4.5 with those waves at the moment. The jump for me is coming back upwind. I mean, obviously we have got the hindsight of looking at the scores. Iballa Moreno though, and looks like a nice set out the back. Here we go.
Wow.
For the world champ to get back in the lead. That's a beautiful first turn.
That's good.
That really did open up for her. And then just whitewater turn.
That's going to be good though.
Yeah, that's a good wave. Looks solid.
That's improving the
Sniady,
score for sure.
back loop.
It's going to be close.
Oh, that could be a moment that will haunt her forever. You never know. Those moments come down to tiny things. Just not making it around that back loop. We wait for that score to drop for Iballa Moreno on her wave, and she's going to get a chance maybe for another jump.
Okay.
The world champ trying to get things back on track in 2019. A win here in Tenerife would put her right back in the game, especially with Maui on the cards. She will be challenging, no doubt about it. Sniady going for her first victory as we come into the last minute, 1 minute and 10 seconds to go. There's definitely upgrades. 6.12 comes in on the score, and she is now 2 points clear. So Sniady does need that 5.5, 6 point back loop. She's got it, but she's running out of time. 1 minute to go. It's all to play for. But maybe she's going to have to do the damage on the wave because time is running out. 45 seconds, and the dream of that first win on the PWA Tour is kind of slipping away now with 35 seconds on the clock. Oh, you got to feel for her. 30 seconds, but Iballa Moreno, like I said, she looks like she's in a nice position on that wave as well. Just looking through that camera, there does look like there's a lump out there. Sniady's going to get an opportunity. She's bottom turning in. It's a good bottom turn, but just mistimes it a touch.
Baya's got a better...
Oh, nice. Second turn from Sniady. She really needs that jump. I don't think it's going to be enough. And there we go. I think we're done. We are done.
Okay.
We'll wait for the official judgment on those scores, but with 2 points the difference, Iballa Moreno will take Tenerife 2019. Sniady will take second and will go into the overall lead for the title race. So it's kind of winners all round. But Justyna Sniady so close to that first win, but in the end there is a 2 point gap. That jump score pretty much hurting both the girls. I think we'll go into the men's winners final next, I would imagine. I'll have to have a look. Just having a look outside, I can't quite see, but we'll wait for the official.
Duncan, for all, you want me to announce the winners, or we wait for the podium, or how do you want to do it?
Okay, 50 seconds to go. Justyna versus Victor Fernandez. This is for the win here in Tenerife. Can Justyna, well, kind of repair what he did last year? Finished second last year, Victor Fernandez won it. Same guys were in the final. Iballa Moreno looks happy. She's back in the groove. First place for Iballa Moreno. She'll feel better standing on that podium.